Hey everybody, welcome back to my fucking inconsistent channel. Yes, I'm back again, back to YouTube. I don't know, I'm so inconsistent with YouTube that I don't even know why I still upload on YouTube, but I do, whatever. But I made this video, I'm making this video because a lot of people have been DMing me since my surgery and asking me a bunch of fucking questions. So I figured, listen, I'm no fucking guru or I don't fucking know that much about surgery, but what I do know is I did get my body done and I did expose it to the world. And I want to just enlighten people on the process and the real rawness that some people and some females won't say because it wasn't an easy experience type of thing. So yeah, let's get right into it. So to start off, I did mention in my previous videos that I wanted to get my body done, and then I decided that I was just gonna do it and blah blah blah. The one thing I didn't do, which I regret and I wouldn't want someone else to be in the same position, is that I didn't really do too much research on where to go. Like if I had to redo my surgery, I most definitely would have chose Miami, only because I'm not saying that my doctor was bad. I'm very happy with my results, but right now I'm actually 4 months post-op. Yeah, 4 months post-op. But I'm not saying I'm not happy with my body, but most definitely with the amount of money I spent, I really was hoping to look a little more fucking snatched at my waist. But that's okay. That's what the gym is for. That's what my lazy ass has to get up for. But yeah, so let's get right to it. So I got my surgery at the end of March. Now, when I got my surgery at the end of March, they told me that it was gonna be an hour-and-a-half long procedure. And there was a bunch of testing and stuff that I had to get done before surgery in order for me to get surgery. And I believe that was blood work. I had to take iron pills. When you do lipo, they do take out your lymph nodes, and your lymph nodes are important. You need them. But when they take out lipo, they're taking out everything. They're taking out your fat and everything, the good and the bad stuff. So yeah, so that's a big thing. And I had to take vitamin C because when you get surgery, your immune system gets shot. Doesn't matter any type of surgery, your immune system will get shot. So I went into surgery around 7 p.m. 7 a.m. And my parents came to my surgery, both of my parents, which is very weird, but yeah, both of them ended up coming. And I say that because they're not together. But yeah, so my surgery, it was funny because I didn't even know that the doctor was about to knock me out, and he was talking to me about a trip. And he was talking to me about Miami, and then boom, I was knocked out. I woke up. Now, I mentally prepared myself for surgery. I knew, listen, you're not gonna feel 100 when you wake up. It is what it is. You're gonna push right through. You're a warrior. Cause you have to mentally prepare yourself. You're getting surgery. So I remember being on the table. They did knock me out. I know some places every place is different. I went to Greenberg, and I was knocked out 100%. I was on real anesthesia. Am I saying that right? Yeah, real anesthesia. And when I woke up, they moved me from my table to whatever to the recovery room. Now I'm in the recovery room, and I am not gonna lie, my stomach was out to here and my ass was out to there. So I was very swollen, very out of it. My mom, I'll never forget this, she walked into the recovery room and she's like, damn, you look like you just gave childbirth. And I was like, what? my stomach was really, really like, it looked like I just had a baby. So there was that. And you know, like a lot of people, like again, like every female that I know who has got their body done has had a different experience. Me personally, my recovery was not easy at all. And my extensions keep showing. Yeah, this is not my hair. But so again, like my recovery wasn't easy because when I got out of surgery, I was very, very uncomfortable, which is normal. Most people go to a recovery house, and most people go to get like lymphatic massages right away, and that's what you're supposed to do, right? My doctor specifically was kind of like, it's really up to you. I'm not gonna say that you have to, but what you will have to do is wear a garment, or a faja, whatever the fuck it's called. So right after surgery, they see me. I'm like coherent, like I understand everything that's going on. And then I ended up going home within an hour. It was very, very, very critical that I did not sit on my ass, because if I sat on my ass, I was basically putting myself at risk to deflate I don't even know. I think it's like, it's not even about like the fat at that point. It was about like recovering. So like me, for instance, like, so I basically, like the day of my surgery, when I came home, I was dealing with a bunch of shit because I didn't prepare myself for the recovery to be that harsh. When I came home, it was like, I know I had a bunch of like, because what the biggest thing you need to do is build your electrolytes back up, because you need them, because they're being taken out when you get lipo taken out. So when I came home, like I couldn't move. Like my dad had to pick me up out of my truck and help me, hold my hand, bring me to my room. And that was very hard, because I'm a person where like I need to do what I need to do, like, and I do it by myself. So it was very hard for me to like automatically off the bat accept that. But I couldn't eat, probably because of anesthesia. The first day I remember I threw up. So every place is different. I had 12 different incisions. I got fat removed from here, here, and all of my back rows. And yeah, like I got hefty, bro. But yeah, so that happened. They removed fat from all of those areas. Now, over here is where they basically took fat out from here, because I had like a little mini fupa. And when they did that, he specifically told me, he's like, I'm going to leave this little area open. So, and he goes, I'm going to put stitches everywhere else so that everything, all the fluid that I put in your body seeps out. Now, I was clearly drugged up and I didn't really understand. When I got home, I'm throwing up and I'm bleeding from here. And it was very, very disgusting. Like I'm literally, and the thing is I wasn't really bleeding. It was all like the fluid coming out. So yeah, that was pretty disgusting. And probably like the first day, I didn't talk to nobody. I couldn't even look at a phone. I was really, really going through it. And that was my experience. Like the first few days, I couldn't even sit on a toilet. I wasn't really supposed to be sitting anyways. I couldn't sit on anything. I was more comfortable standing up. I would stand up, honestly, in like doggy position too, because it was just comfortable. Yeah, so like, and that was like, again, like you're supposed to get like a body pillow. I did have a body pillow. And I did have like the proper donut to sit on. But the problem was I didn't have really anyone to take care of me. Like the first few days I did for sure, but I couldn't even shower. Like you're supposed to shower 2 days, I think, after, and I did. But my mom actually ended up having to shower me because I couldn't bend because I had to keep that board on. And even like when I was naked though, like my stomach was just so swollen and it was like out to here. So like it was really like my body like really went through it. Like I know girls that got their body done and it was cool like after a few days. Me, I personally wasn't cool after a few days. It took me about a week and a half to be able to do things on my own. I wasn't eating really a lot. Like I wasn't eating a lot. I wasn't doing much besides drinking Gatorade, anything with electrolytes. I had to take antibiotics. One thing I didn't do is I didn't take any painkillers. Like I took nothing, and that's probably why I was feeling so much pain. And you're supposed to. I personally just didn't because because I had a fatty liver. My doctor told me not to take nothing. So that was my issue, but that was also a big deal because I needed the painkillers and I just didn't take them. So here's the story for you guys. The next day after my surgery, I basically started freaking out because my heart rate kept going up. And that was actually normal. I just didn't think it was normal, and more fluid was coming out of me, and I took it as blood, and it was just weird, and the doctor said come in right away. Now I went there, and like my heart rate, I was sitting just like the way I am right now, and my heart was like ba-boom, ba-boom, like so. Like I took it upon myself. I was like, yo, I gotta see the doctor. So he made me sit there with the heart monitor on to make sure that I went back down to a normal resting heart rate because I also was getting anxious and nervous, and I kind of was in that shock field where I was like, what did I just do to my body? Like, because I feel like I was like, yo, like you look worse than you did before, like you don't look good. That was all getting in my head, and I didn't mentally prepare myself that it's gonna get ugly before it gets better. So that was what I was battling with, and I was like kept putting that stuff in my head. And it was also like I had everyone around me like, why did you get surgery, blah blah, and it was just like a whole thing. Like, and it was people that were like, you know, coming to visit me, and they were just kind of like you put yourself through that, like, oh hell no, like, and like that's cool, but like it's already done, and it like I made my decision. So I just ignored them and kept it moving. But so it took me like a full week to be able to do things on my own. Next week, like the second week, I was able to sit a little bit down. Like it was really, really hard. Like, and you really don't realize like how much you use your butt for everything, like, or how much you use just like your legs in general, like. And that was a huge thing for me. And I like not being able to sit on my butt, like that shit really bothered me. A lot of other things that people were asking me was how much did I pay? So if I was to go to Miami, I would have paid $5,500, I think, because I was going to Dr. Miami. At the time, he had a special going on. I don't know what his rates are now. Like, I don't know. But I paid, with everything total, probably $8,500, I believe. And yeah, I paid $8,500, and that didn't include like the aftercare. So, and that's a big deal because aftercare is expensive. And to be completely honest with you guys, I didn't really get the proper aftercare because I didn't really feel like spending the money. Like it came down to the fact where like I didn't want to spend $175 for a fucking lymphatic massage. And luckily, thank God, I have very normal tight skin that goes like back to normal, and that's what my body did, thank God. Like and everything really like smoothed out by itself because I really have good skin. But if I'm giving y'all advice, I would say make sure you do it proper, do it right, because if you're not, then don't fucking do it. But I like was ended up getting blessed because My scars are like down to a minimum, and I basically, there's no like, they say that because they say that after you get lipo, your scar tissue builds up and it gets very hard, and that's what the lymphatic massages are for, and also it makes your lymph nodes recover faster. It's not that it's not gonna recover, it's just more like it's going to take a little more time. So for me, like, I just didn't get anything done, and I ended up also getting what's that thing called? Not East Gold. I don't know. It's some shit where it flattens your stomach. So I got that shit right after too, because, and that actually helped me too with my skin. So, cause my skin is very fucking tight. Like, I got tight motherfucking skin. Like, I don't got no loose skin. Got little fat arms though. The one thing I did realize though after surgery, like, my arms are still fat, so I have to work on that, and I still got a double chin. But other than that, like, it just keeps getting better and better over time. Like, I realize little things about my body. Like, I'm starting to get that little curve that I want, because essentially, like, that's really why I got my surgery. Like, I wanted the curvy look. I don't essentially have the look that I want right now as far as my body, but that is something I'm working on, and I will probably get E-Sculpt, and that's where they put like a machine on you, and it's as if you did 20,000 crunches or something like that. But not yet, not now, and I'm gonna wait for my body to fully recover. Again, I'm 4 months post-op, and I'm only gonna look, like, honestly, I feel such a difference in my body. I don't even like feel like, I just feel amazing. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, I truly do feel amazing with my body. But that took me a very long time mentally to accept that, like, this is your body now. And I don't look like crazy different, but it's when you're in your body, you realize, like, damn, like, my body looks different. Like, you notice little things about yourself. And one of my biggest things was my upper body was always a little bigger than my lower body, and that always bothered me. So that's the reason why I got surgery, because also the gym, no matter how hard I tried, was going to give me that, like, that curvier upper body look and that firmness in my butt. So that's why I got the surgery. And, you know, like, as months go by, like, it's only going to get better. I know, like, I actually recently went to go see my doctor recently, and he was like, wow, like, you look amazing for 4 months post-op, because he's like, you look like you're 6 months post-op, and he's like, you're only going to look better from here on out. And what's crazy is, like, I work out now like 4 times a week, I would say. I try to do 5 times, but, like, let's be honest, like, who the fuck wants to go to the gym 5 times a week? But yeah, so, like, I've been noticing a difference in my body, and also, like, I've been looking leaner when I do HIIT workouts. But the only issue I have with doing HIIT workouts is I lose my legs, and that is not anything I want to fucking lose, because if I lose my legs, I lose my ass, and I did not pay all that money to lose my motherfucking ass. So I do legs a lot now, but other than that, that was my experience. That was the price I paid. Let's see, what else did I go over? That was my experience. 1 week post-op, 2 weeks post-op. I constantly had to go to the doctor, 3-4 weeks post-op, but that was just regular checkups that, like, anyone would have to do. And that's the thing, you want to be close to home, because you're going to have to get checkups. You want to make sure that your body is recovering carefully and, like, the way that it's supposed to. You do not want to take the risk that I fucking basically took. I just went over, like honestly, I'm gonna keep it a buck. Like, I was just like, yo, I'm going for my consultation. All right, let's book my surgery. And that is not what you want to do. Look into lipo laser. If you're not that heavy, look into lipo laser, because you can get a fat transfer like that too, and the fat transfer to your butt is a lot less painful, and it might be probably better, minimal scarring. I don't think that like with lipo laser that there even is scarring, because I do have scars, and I don't know if they'll ever go away. So that's the only reason why I say do your research before you decide to get surgery. And if you're anyone like me, do not just jump right into anything. Like, do your research, do your math, figure out where can I get it cheaper, where can I get this cheaper, like where is there more beneficial, like beneficial isn't even like a proper, yeah, whatever. Just do your research and make sure that this is a decision that you want to make, because BBLs are a permanent decision. And although I'm losing my butt a little bit, that's only because I'm losing weight. I gotta sneeze, shit. Honestly, for me to come out that, you know, saying to the world that I got my body done wasn't something I was planning on telling anyone. It was more like word just got out, because I did tell a few people, and I did tell a few people I probably shouldn't have, but it got around, and that's why I was just like, you know what, like if I'm gonna keep it real with you guys, let me keep it 100% real and tell you guys every little thing that I went through, mentally, emotionally, and physically, between getting my body done, like pre and post, because that's something I feel like people don't tell, and if they do tell, they put like a fucking sugar coat on it, and I am not that type of female. Like, I will always keep it 100 and keep it real with you guys, but that's what I went through, and I just want to enlighten you guys, and especially enlighten you females. Like, if you're not happy with your body, 100% normal, but just do the necessary steps before you just jump right into surgery, because surgery is no joke. It is a very serious matter, and make sure that this is the decision that you want to make, because if you spending all that money, like, you better. I personally didn't, because I'm fucking retarded, but don't make the same mistakes I made. And I hope this video enlightened you on, you know, making a decision for yourself. And if you guys have any other questions, let me know. I will answer to the best of my ability. And I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. And if you have any other questions, please let a shorty know. I have no judgment zone. I am all for you guys. I am all for, can you knock it off? Hey, knock it off. I am all for you guys, and yeah, you don't listen for nothing. Can you knock it off? All right, anyways, but if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, and please subscribe to my inconsistent channel, and follow me on Instagram, because why not? You feel me? Anyways, I love you guys, and thanks for watching.